Freaking out.
Jelly.
He's so sad.
Oh my god.
Hello and welcome to the series finale of Taskmaster, the Unauthorized Quarantine Edition. At the end of tonight's show, one of our contestants will be crowned victorious and rewarded with a very glorious and very affordable trophy that Phil found on some auction site. Let's meet those contestants who are vying for the trophy now. They are Allison FRASCA, Christine NASSAR, Dominic Russo, Max Ash, and Naomi CALHOUN. I'm your Taskmaster, Lord Drake AMENDOLA, and I'm joined, as always, by my assistant, Philip Romano. Philip, let's start things off. Let's see that scoreboard. Where do we stand in the series so far?
In last place is Dominic Russo with 23 points. Then just one above him, we've got Allison FRASCA with 24. Right there, right in the middle, we've got Christine at 27. And then the two contestants who might actually win are Naomi with 32 points and Max Ash with 39.
I'm more shocked.
We need to do some more tasks. So would you like to start with the prize task?
Yes. That's how I love to start the show every time.
Let's do it this time too. It's our last show. We're getting a little bit sentimental. So we decided this week to ask the contestants to bring in the item from their house that had their favorite memory attached to it.
Ooh. This I'm excited for. Genuinely. Very genuinely.
So why don't we start with Naomi?
Hi, my prize is very near and dear to my heart, even though the person that makes it the favorite part is completely fucking asleep on the couch right now and not paying attention to how I'm doing in Taskmaster. It is the photo of Danny and I on the very first night we met, which is Sandwich Night for any Chris Gethard Show fans, 11/27/2013. We did then date for 6 months, and then we broke up. And then we started dating again 4 years something ago, and that's been consistent. So it worked out. But this is my favorite photo. It's my favorite memory. I thought he was like, I was very excited to meet him. It is taken by someone I am no longer friends with, but the photo remains, the memory remains. Shout out to TCGS.
I have nothing snarky to say. I love that.
I love it too. If only this fucker was awake to experience this moment.
Why don't we see Allison next?
Sick. Here's my favorite memory. This is a book from my middle school library called Enchanted Isles. And I saw this and went, this is the most magical book I've ever seen. It's full of illustrations and excerpts from a bunch of different stories. It's omega charming. We've got a grandma, she's looking for something. It's so cute. And the best part of this is that I took it out of the school library and I was like, I love this book. I feel like I'm going to go on a magical adventure, but dang it, Mom, can we find this book somewhere? Like, can you go to the store and buy me a similar book to this? But it was too magical. It was out of publication. My mom, a few days later, was like, oh, hey, I bought it from the school. No worries. And I was like, sick, yeah, it's mine. Fast forward a bunch of years later, I find it again and I go, oh, and I remember you bought this from the library for me. She goes, no, I just straight up took it. The tuition was too much. So this also works as the best item that my mom ever stole. And if we see, it still says property of the Laurel Hill School. Joke's on them, idiots. It's mine now.
I love stories. I love stealing. Good one.
Max, what do you have for us?
Okay, so I've been staying in my grandparents' apartment, and I don't have a lot of sentimental things here, so there's not a ton of things here that are memories for me. But I realized very recently that I have something that has been making me memories, and so what I have is my air fryer. This air fryer has been, it's so good. It's a Corsari air fryer. I didn't cook before this thing. And so since I've bought it, every night has been a memory for me. I've made chicken. I ate chicken this morning that I made in my air fryer last night, which I know for a lot of people isn't a novelty, but for me, it is. This thing is chock full of memories from the last month or so. That is my task prize.
I mean, people often talk about how much meals play into their memories, especially with family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Amazing.
I love it.
Thank you, Max. Let's go to the other end of the spectrum, Dominic.
So actually, this one was kind of hard for me because I famously keep every single thing that I've ever gotten ever. So it was a matter of like picking a memory that also like fulfilled a dream for me. And one of my dreams has always been to run through an airport, like with only like 3 seconds left, being like, no, like stop the plane. I've got something to do. So I've got this scarf that Allison knit for me, which also has an all-star button, which I've kept on from the beginning. So that's the memory of the show that she wrote and that we did. And I left this under my seat at the airport, and I was on the plane. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I cannot, like, we have to wait for me to run.
I have to get off the plane.
Through the Cleveland Hopkins airport. It was from C-24 to C-14. I ran the whole way, and I was like, I'm so sorry, I think my scarf is under your seat. And the lady was like, what? And I was like, shut up, you crone, give me my scarf. And then I grabbed that and I ran back on the plane, and everyone on the plane was so pissed at me, but I got to like do the movie thing. And I think about that whenever I wear it.
Wow, I can't believe we all haven't heard this story 100 times before.
So that means we just need to hear what Christina has brought this week.
I'm also a little bit of a hoarder, and some of you may know I just recently moved a couple of weeks ago, and part of my moving tradition is that I go through all of these sentimental things that I've acquired over the years and decide what's worth keeping, what it's time to get rid of. And I found this item that really just brought up such a treasured memory, and I know you know how much I treasure it because I talk about it all the time.
I swear to fucking God, Christine.
Yeah!
Now, a couple of years ago when I was in college, I went to this party. I don't know if you all know this, but there was this guy there, and he was just such a dick that I had to steal this hat from him, and what a favored memory of mine. And so I have brought in this hat.
I truly can't believe you found something worse than an air fryer to bring to this. Well, here's the thing. I'm fairly certain that I promised Christine last week that if she brought this hat, she would get no points. So, no points to Christine. No, I'm not. I'm not. 1 point to Christine.
For the full 5. You give her the full 5 right now.
Max, you have the least authority to be talking right here because you brought an air fryer that you just got as the item with your most cherished memories attached to it. 2 points
sad.
to Max's air fryer.
I see
Can
you,
I
Max.
trade my points for Christine's? Can she have 2 and I have 1?
You may not.
Thank you, Max. That's so generous.
You know what? Actually, you have convinced me that you should both get 1 point. So 1 point each to Max and Christine.
Fine.
3 points to Allison. Dominic gets 4 points for his movie magic Allison scarf story. But obviously, Naomi's photo of the first time she ever met, like, obviously, that is going to get 5 points.
The love of my life. Give me 1 second. Hey, Danny! We just won 5 points. Dumbass. Thank you.
That means to start off our final episode, we have, this could be very interesting for the series. We've got Naomi with 5 points, Dominic 4, Allison 3, and 1 point each for Christine and Max.
All right, let's get to the first proper task. How will these contestants leave their mark on this show? Philip?
cheaters. All right.
Make a stamp and ink out of the items in your kitchen. Dang it, why did I throw out the orange?
You have 20 minutes, at which point you must stamp your stamp onto a piece of paper. You may do test stamps before your final one. So you're saying like a...
Yeah.
Okay.
Your time starts now. Come on!
So, yeah, a stamp and ink. And we'll see if it gets your stamp of approval. Would you like to see everyone but Dominic?
I would like to see everyone but Dominic, who should wait until last.
The moon and the stars are both going to be yellow and made out of turmeric.
As my stamp, because it's a heart. This is, though, the final one, which is maybe a heart if you dissected it.
Sir. I'm going to do one more stamp, actually. Just with the remaining ink. Here is my official stamp, and I'm calling it a flower. I'm sticking with it. I think it's a flower.
It does look like this. It does say I love Drake on it.
Oh, yeah. Great.
Okay, Allison, what was your stamp made out of?
Paper towel or a napkin and ketchup.
Yeah, paper towel.
Let me tell you.
Would you say that looks like a heart?
I already did say it looked like a heart.
You stand by that?
I stamped by that.
Sending the file to the Doom fact.
Just send me to last place. Send me to last place now.
Christine, these look like actual stamps. Did you just have stamps in your kitchen that you used?
Did not, but thank you for thinking that. I cut up a potato and then I used turmeric for the yellow. I was very proud of that. And then I found food coloring in my kitchen after that, and I used it to make the clouds.
Naomi, I don't know if this looks like a flower, but it does look like something out of SpongeBob SquarePants, like the trees in SpongeBob or something like that.
So I think I was originally going for a flower. It is, I cut out the bottom of a paper bowl with kitchen scissors, and I dunked it in water and Ovaltine. This is Ovaltine. It was very gross.
So Max, so you made something that made an I Heart Drake stamp.
Yes.
So walk me through that. What did you use? Was this one stamp or was this a series of stamps?
It was like cheese and then like a deeper set of cheese to make the stamp, and then I put it in soy sauce and I shook off the excess and then I stamped it on a piece of paper, and honestly it came out much better than I remember. Like, it, you can tell it says, I had to do it backwards too to make it, I had to like redo it because I did it forwards and then it said like I heart it, which doesn't make any sense, and then I had to do it again to make it say I love Drake, and you can tell that it says I love Drake.
It's very ambitious. The rest of the paper is also red.
Yeah, stamps are messy.
Okay. Someone who is not messy is Dominic Russo.
Let's see why Dominic may have been separated from the rest.
I mean, what makes a stamp a stamp? Is it just the shape, or is it that there's something on it?
All the information on the task.
Yeah, why am I asking you?
Is it a sticky stamp or like a stamp?
It's a stamp and ink, so it should be like a rubber stamp thing.
Yeah. No, I think it's a sticky stamp.
Okay.
And if its best stamp wins, and I'm sure the Taskmaster will be interested in having a decorative stamp rather than just a shape. But if I spend time decorating this, it will only look worse. So I'm just gonna grab the syrup, rubbing that syrup on the stamp, rubbing that on the stamp. That's the good stuff. Now I'm reading the task again. It says make a stamp and ink, which would imply that there is decoration on the stamp. But we know that it sticks, so it stamps. Nothing says a stamp like the queen. So let's bake the queen. Is there something I have that's less wet? I'm only saying because I have time to not fucking botch this in a big way. Oh, is it ink? If it's just dried goods. Is it ink if it's like rice that I stick to the stamp? Because that would be, because you could make shapes out of that. Or peanut butter, or jelly. Perfect. Now the thing about the queen is, she looks like, shit. Long hair. She's looking to the side. She's thinking, God save me. I don't know why, but I think that stamps have like a number on them. God, if my grandpa could like hear me say this. I don't know why he would be so protective over stamps, but I think he'd be pissed that I'm so young. That's good, jelly. I think I'm gonna call it. But here it is, still sticking. Yeah, this is my final stamp. It's the queen and the number 5. No notes.
I'm satisfied that that counts as a stamp.
Thank
You
you.
stamped it, you made ink, you put it on a piece of paper. As far as I'm concerned, that is a
I
legitimate
did
stamp.
exactly what was on the
But
paper.
here's the thing that I do want to say, that in the video, Philip does say that means a rubber stamp.
Yes, no, it does say it, but it's not on the task.
Here's the thing, Phil's words are not law. He is my assistant, not the Taskmaster.
I just want to pause that. I'm so sorry I ever said anything in my chat.
I think I tore the corner off a piece of paper from my kitchen and then put jelly on it in the shape of the queen and the number 5.
The paper was found in your kitchen, though.
Yes, we did clarify that I keep construction paper in my kitchen.
Okay.
Like
okay.
a goddamn hero.
I'm not going to give anyone 1 point for this one. Because I like all of these a lot. Like weirdly, this is maybe my favorite task of the series so far. So I'm going to give 5 points to Christine, who I think embodied the spirit of the task the most. She made great stamps out of stuff with her kitchen. They look like stamps that you could go out and buy at a store, give to a kid. They'll have fun for like 2 minutes because they're stamps. But
Hell yeah.
still, 4 points to Dominic's gutspa of the legit stamp after outright being told by Phil a rubber stamp and him being like, no, I think it's clear I can use the stamp.
I just want to check into what word you just said, because I think you just tried to say chutzpah. You said gutspa?
Yeah, I said gutspa. For guts and chutzpah put together.
Okay,
3 points to both the I Heart Drake stamp for Max and Naomi's SpongeBob flower. I like the ambitiousness of Max's incredibly elaborate stamp, and I think Naomi's looks like a fun real stamp. Allison, I love you so much, and I am not coming into these being like, I'm going to give Allison no points, but then you keep coming to me with these like lackluster efforts, and I know I know you can do so much more because I've seen it. I liked it enough where like 2 points to Allison because I still thought it was fun and it is technically a stamp. It's stamped. I like it.
It's a point for adversity and then a regular point for being a loser.
And so that means for the episode, we've got Naomi with 8 points, Matt's current series leader at 4, Dominic also at 8 points, Christine at 6, and Allison at 5. The tables, they may turn. I thought it would be nice to have the contestants send you some gifts, but you said you weren't sure if you trusted these people, so you had them do it to me instead. So
yeah, none of these people should have my home address.
Exactly.
They're barbarians.
Exactly. It's like we're having that conversation all over again. So let's see what they did.
All right, I'm ready for the next one.
Great, sealed. Should I have worn my suit?
No.
You should be the only one in a suit.
Mail Philip, the Taskmaster's assistant. An unexpected item.
I don't know how to work the post office right now, but I will figure it out.
Most unexpected item wins.
You have 10 days.
Email or physical mail.
Yeah.
Great.
All right, I gotta think of something really good.
Your time starts now. Okay. I'm ready.
Okay,
If somehow you open up a package from Christine and there's a fucking hat in there, I'm gonna lose it.
Now, only one contestant did choose to do an email, which is perfectly acceptable, and this is what she sent, and me receiving it.
All right, it looks like I have one unread email here. Let's see who it is. Oh, it's a file transfer from Naomi Calhoun. All right.
It's peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Do the peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Do the peanut butter jelly. A peanut butter jelly. A peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Now where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now there you go. There you go. Do the peanut butter jelly. A peanut butter jelly. A peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Do the peanut butter jelly. A peanut butter jelly. A peanut butter jelly with a baseball bat. Now there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Now freestyle. 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 Freestyle your style. Freestyle. 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 Freestyle your style. Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Now there you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
Fun.
So she sent you a time machine.
In a time machine, I would also like to just point out first that that is actually edited down. That video was approximately a minute and a half longer than.
I thought to myself, what's the funniest song? And the top 4 I had were Darude, Sandstorm, Tequila, Peanut Butter Jelly Time, and I actually don't remember what the 4th one was, but I didn't go with them. I went with Peanut Butter Jelly Time.
Phil, how
dreams do come
surprised were
true.
you when you opened that?
I didn't feel extremely surprised. I guess I was surprised to hear that song because it has been a long time since I've heard that song.
Like, I don't know that I would have expected that, but I don't know that I would have not expected that.
Exactly.
Like,
When I saw my face, I was like, oh,
Did you expect yourself to have such good moves?
yes, I know how I dance. Here, let's see Allison and Dominic choosing and sending their items.
So I'm currently in a self-tape class on a Zoom call that I'm literally making me want to kill myself. So like,
So I went through a lot of ideas. Thinking I would get him a cameo, like weird gifts, like this guy's doing some bondage or something. This is a dog.
I feel like I tend to be a person that's like already omega random. My unexpected might be expected, so I had to think of a medium expected thing. So I'm on Etsy right now, and I'm gonna type in just some buzzwords.
This dick in a tube, one of the glitter bombs.
Egg yolk. Let's see what comes up. So we got a brooch,
thing of blank prop money, like just like a stack of cash. This box of bones.
$300 rock.
Gonna make him a Lord of Scotland. Land on the moon. By the way, the Lord and the Lady thing, like, it's not real. You can't actually buy land on the moon, and you wouldn't actually be a Scottish Lord. They would just kind of pretend you were. And then I was thinking, what's really unexpected is for Philip to have committed a crime.
Egg yolk tomato seeds.
Charming and sweet, he would never commit a crime, but he will now when I mail him a gun.
Egg yolk soap. Okay, you know what? I think this might be it.
Amazon says that it's legal for your child to look like a child soldier, but it's not illegal to send him this chotch.
They borrow egg yolk soap. And with the egg yolk, I love eggs, so great soap for me.
And so I'm going to do that, and I'm also going to send him a summons to court, because what's more unexpected than a summons?
Ah, yes. That's what I ordered, the high-speed soft bullet gun. I've been waiting for this for years.
Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully this was fun. And hopefully you can, if you got any sort of advice from this guy, Michael Baxter from the Navy, you can use it. Just don't tell anyone that you got it from me.
I just want to clarify two things off the bat. One, if you own land in Scotland, you're a lord. That's how it works. No matter how you came upon that land, you're a lord. I just want to make that abundantly clear.
I want to make my thing clear as well, because I agree with you. The website I was looking at was not buying land. It was buying like a share in basically like a hotel in Scotland. And they were like,
okay,
you're a lord,
so like landlord,
you know, yeah.
The egg yolk soap seemed like, oh, what a nice little gift. If anything about Allison's egg yolk soap was unexpected, it might be that, kind of as she said in the beginning, that it wasn't more out of the ordinary. It's really a paradox.
Should we watch Max's next?
All right, yeah.
Okay, so I finally figured out what I'm going to do for the unexpected item challenge.
Just got a box in the mail.
I'm going to take the exact wording of the challenge, and I'm going to put it on
Taskmaster HQ.
The plaque. Can you see it? Can you see the plaque that I was putting on?
Oh wow. I mean, wow. It is hard to argue that this is not an unexpected item. It's this is quite unexpected.
Put on a plaque. Yeah.
I love it. Well, Phil, show it off.
Holy
Do you have it nearby?
Bye-bye, Rocky.
You get the fuck out of here, Rocky.
Oh, here it is. You can see it's got the nice Taskmaster envelope on it, seal, and an unexpected item.
Yes, part of our intellectual property.
Guys, I just want to say, $22 and you can send anyone anything you want on a plaque. I am so thrilled by this knowledge. I'm going to send my grandparents a plaque tomorrow just to thank them for living in their apartment. Just be like, thank you here from your best grandson to the best grandparents. Apartment Fest 2020.
Phil, you know, we haven't seen anything from Christine for this task.
Mail Philip. An unexpected item. Hi, Bob. Hi, it's Christine, Philip's friend. How are you? It's been a while.
Interesting looking envelope here. Oh, stuff's already falling out. There's a note. The colorful sand of some sort and soil. Halloween sprinkles. From maybe 2002, so probably best not to eat them. Everything here is covered in these sprinkles. Again, it looks like sprinkles and dirt. Oh boy. Well, I'm legitimately do not know where this very old photograph of me looking surprised came from. I don't remember having ever seen this photograph. The sprinkles are unexpected and a nuisance. This is genuinely very surprising, and I'm curious to know how it was achieved.
So oh, go ahead.
Bob is...
So Bob is Philip's father, for those who did not know that. So I called Bob and asked him if there were any kind of things from Phil's childhood that maybe he wouldn't expect to be getting from me. And Bob immediately began texting me just a relentless stream of childhood pictures of Phil and his sisters.
So you're saying you have a treasure trove of old, like, vintage Phil photos?
I have maybe 45 pictures that were delivered to me via text in the span of 4 minutes. Like, it was
I will say
so
that
bad.
is not at all surprising to me, but I did not know how this was achieved when I got it, so of course it was very surprising.
I also did have to end up taking out about half the sprinkles I had put in because it weighed an unexpected amount and would have cost a lot to mail.
It apparently still did, because the first step of the unexpectedness, which I unfortunately did not film, was to receive this envelope, I had to go to the post office and pay an extra $3.70 so that, because I think Christine, I forget exactly how it happened. I think Christine told me like it should be there, but then I got a thing in like, hey, you have a problem with the package. What?
Oops.
I honestly didn't expect any of them to any extent, but Phil, you opened all of them, so I think you, in this one case and one case only, are qualified to actually have an opinion on anything. So I would like you, Phil, I have a task for you. I would like you to score this task. Your time starts now.
I would say 5 points for Christine, 4 for Max, 3 for Dominic, 2 for Naomi, 1 for Allison. I'm so sorry.
Oof, harsh. Not even I gave Allison 1 point for that last task.
But Max did request that he be disqualified completely if
this.
I don't
Now,
know.
I think actually if you want to give Max 4 points, but he's disqualified, I say you give point of each of his to the other contestants.
Yeah, I like that.
So Max gets nothing. Everyone else gets 1 more than you had originally said they would get.
Here's the thing about this. This is absolute horseshit, and I hate it.
Now, here's the thing. I know Max is very upset right now.
I'm so upset.
You know, at one point we thought, oh, we don't want to deal with copyright issues. Clearly, we quickly yeeted that out the window, those concerns. But just as a backup, you recognize that Max is a musical person, so we did ask him to help us out. He wasn't aware that he was the only one helping us out, but we did ask him to help us out.
I'm the only one that did this task?
To avoid copyright issues with the actual show, write the best theme song for our version of Taskmaster. You have 20 minutes time starts now. Something that's in my skill set. I don't know if I'm in the headspace of doing 20 minutes, but I guess we will try. You can turn it off. I'm gonna figure this out. You know, I think I got it. I actually don't know what the Taskmaster song is, so if it sounds too similar, that's weird. Okay.
Oh.
Here we go.
A guy will time some assigned assignments, but you don't know what they'll be. You have no guidance, gotta meet requirements. Are they hard? I guess we'll see. Are you bound by what you're taught, or can you utilize outside thought? Taskmaster, gotta do it smart, gotta do it faster. Taskmaster, there's no such thing as a perfect answer. Taskmaster, creativity's the most important factor. Taskmaster.
Great.
Well, that was utterly charming, and And if I was scoring this regularly, if this was a task, it would get 5 points. But that wasn't a task. That was just us screwing around with Max. So let's move on.
Yeah. So not even 1 point?
No, of course not. That's not a task, Phil.
Matt.
This also, I feel like if I just happened to hear this, it would put a little pep in my step. And so for that, I thank
Would
you.
it put a little point in your doint?
It won't put a little point in your doint, my man.
Oh my god.
I have kind of felt like up to this point, Max has been the only participant in the show who has not been genuinely mad at any point. And now I think we've got them all. All right. With that affecting nothing, the episode scores, take a look at that. Allison is 7 points, Christine with 12 points, Dominic with 12 points, Naomi with 11 points, and Max with 4 points.
Wow!
That's
What an
disgusting.
upset.
I am boiling with rage right now.
Well, speaking of boiling with rage, eggs. So let's have our final task be about eggs.
Honestly, that was a solid segue, though.
Excellent.
Make the best YouTube/vlog style video featuring this egg.
You have 15 minutes to prepare and 15 minutes to film your video.
This would be better if I watched YouTube.
Come on!
Your time starts now.
What's up, YouTube?
All right, let's go.
We're going to start with Allison.
What's up, beauties? It's Candace back at you with a new tutorial. I just got a new tool that I think will be super fun. So we've all heard of like egg sponges, right? For our favorite foundations. So I looked through the comments and I found just an actual egg. What we're gonna wanna do is start with having makeup already on your face, obviously. So we wanna highlight our natural beauty. We don't wanna take away from what it already is. God made it. So you want to take this chicken egg. The dewiness is kind of lost. So what I'm gonna do is use just like a toner, spray a little on the egg, right? Oh my God, look at how like luscious and beautiful that is. So then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take it on the eye and then you're just gonna want to like lightly dab this on. You want to do like light dabbing because it's also like your human eye and you don't want to like go blind. You just dab it and then you just fully live. Hydrating lip oil, because like if you're not hydrated, you're not feeling like you're living your best life, am I right? That's it today, beauties. And again, this is featuring a real live chicken egg straight out of the refrigerator. See you next time. Like, comment, and subscribe. Click the thing in the corner that somebody else figures out how to do for me. Candace, signing out.
God made it. This is an incredibly accurate makeup tutorial for like a certain form of mid-tier YouTube.
It felt 20 minutes long.
Max is the only one who did his own editing.
Hey guys, welcome to my tutorial channel. Max Ash here, you know me, I know you. Let's get this done. I'm gonna do an egg makeup tutorial. It's gonna be a little different. Today I'm using BN, Ben Nye, Bill's brother, cream makeup kit. Let's do something fun with the egg. We had Cary Grant. Guys, I don't know what Cary, you picked a lot of people that I don't know what they look like. Cary Grant probably had like, I remember he's white. I'm going to applicate this egg and make it brownish, tannish, Cary Grant-ish. Cary Grant, to act, he needs eyes. It's an eyebrow pencil. It actually says on there I don't have to do a lot of thinking. So that's what Cary Grant probably looked like when he had eyes. He's dead now, he doesn't have eyes now. This particular Cary Grant is like a bucktooth backwoods. Can I say backwoods Cary Grant? We can add some dark blood. Maybe one of Cary Grant's characters was a vampire. Oh my God, that's so much. So we got a Cary Grant bucktooth, no hair, covered in blood. So guys, there's your Cary Grant egg. This is what he looks like. And I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Who knows what else I'm gonna do. And the greatest thing about having an egg to make up is you could do this. Oh, is this hard boiled? Did you put a hard boiled egg in the fridge?
That's not my egg.
Is that not your, I can't break this. What? Oh! Oh no! That was so bad. Oh, I got some cleaning to do. All right, guys, like and subscribe.
So the end of that video definitely saved it, because for a while it was very much a video that I would have clicked away from on YouTube. Max, you were the only one who edited their own video, and you chose... How long was it?
It was long, but every part of it was good.
I mean, the ending, I don't know if anybody else is into zip popping videos. I'm going to admit it, I can't hide in the shadows anymore, but that end was like a good, like...
I fucking love zip popping videos. One of my favorite things.
Yeah, if you're a pervert, then that was a really good ending for you.
That egg went everywhere. Above the door frame, it got on the TV, it got over, like, on a bunch of sheets. Like, it got all over the goddamn place.
I've seen an egg makeup tutorial and a long egg makeup tutorial. Would you like to see an egg makeup tutorial?
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Egwina. I'm a licensed egg esthetician and makeup artist. Here is how to pull off a look for a night on the town. All right, let's get started. First step, foundation. Now, you're gonna really wanna slather it on to make sure you have a good, even base for your face. So now you're gonna want to set your foundation with a little powder, just a basic setting powder that you can find at any drugstore. You know me, I'm a broke bitch. So as you can see, I've got my eyes on. I love to do just a simple black liner, just a little bit of a wing. I don't have the eye shape for a big one. So guys, if you're like me and you're a little self-conscious about your lip size, you can always line your lips with a darker color. Now we're finally gonna go in with my blue eyeshadow. So we're gonna go in with the Maybelline The City Mini Palette. I love The City. I go every once in a while. I take the bridge over. I live in Jersey, you guys know that. Jersey egg. Finally, I'm gonna go in with some highlighter. So I prefer to use the Sephora highlighter. All right guys, so I just finished it off with a little mascara. And you are good to go. Thank you guys for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And most of all, don't forget to be excellent. Bye!
So obviously the egg looked amazing. I also really love that the egg constantly dropped references to their personal life that their viewers would already know, really building that parasocial relationship.
I did eat this egg later on. I took a makeup wipe, I wiped the makeup off, I rinsed it under the sink, and I did eat this egg.
I like that there's a theme with this cast of not wasting food. If you're using food for a test, you will eat it later. Yeah. Except for Max, who will use it to ruin all of his electronics.
Well, would you like to see a human and an egg doing a makeup tutorial together?
Reinventing the genre. Let's see it.
There we go. Sup perverts, it's me, Shannon, and I'm here with my partner, Shannon. And we're here to discuss different types of primer. I'd like to turn over to Shannon here for a second. Shannon, give us a quick update on primer. Incredible. We've got this sort of moisturizing balm. To get a big goop, you're going to want to scientifically goop. It should look like, shit. Shannon, if you want to chime in anytime. You're a bitch. This is conditioner. Get her all gooped up. And that's prime, baby. And now this is Arm & Hammer Advanced White. Again, we're just going to give a little bit to Monco Shannon, a little bit for Shannon Prime. Get me real primed as hell for a night out with the lasses or a night out with the lads. I don't care who you have a night out with. It's your night. This is Fabrice. Prime on your face. Oh, Shannon, you used the last of it. Now I can't get any on my face. Well, that's okay. I'm going to use the last of this. This is Peanut Butter. Right there on the chin, right next to all the other primers. Come together to make one sort of Optimus Prime. And now, You can face on anything. It's Shannon and Shannon, perverts. Go on and get yourself some fun.
So, Shannon and Shannon are characters that I've seen you do, Dominic, going back years. I was never sure if Shannon and Shannon were siblings, people who had never met, or lovers.
Yes. And this
Can you solve this for us now?
Yes, one of them is a human and the other is an egg. They are a human and an egg, and then that can go anywhere, baby.
Machi machi. All right.
So this is Christine's video. The intro will be, we've seen a lot of makeup tutorials. Let's see if there's anything else, and let's see what Christine has to offer.
Hey everybody! Celebrity Chef Drake couldn't be with us today, and so I'm filling in, Celebrity Chef Christine. Now today we're gonna learn how to redo an old classic using a simple egg. And there you have it, just like that, a new take on an old classic and a new way to use one of our historically favorite tools, the egg. So now, what you're gonna do next, take your new delicious egg wrap, go join a protest, and hurl it at the first police officer you see. Black Lives Matter, defund the police. Like and subscribe below.
The thing is, after 4 egg makeup tutorials, if that had been just a video of Christine standing still, I would be like, great. But this was very pleasant and charming. But you didn't actually throw it at a cop car.
No, I did not.
Okay, so I can't give you the extra 20 points.
I think that's a technicality.
All right. I've made my decision. I don't want to hear any complaining about it. 5 points goes to Shannon and Shannon. I love those guys. I love those Australian kids. 5 points to them. 4 points goes to Christine's Fuck the Cops video. Fuck the Cops, eggs are good. 3 points goes to Allison's makeup tutorial. I thought it was very charming. I thought it was very accurate. 2 points to Naomi's egg tutorial, which was also very charming, but it was a little long. 1 point goes to Max's video, which also, like, great ending with the egg thing, but it was kind of long also.
With that, the episode scores stand at Christine in the lead with 18 points. Right behind her is Dominic with 17, Naomi with 13 points. We've got Allison with 10 points. We've got Max at 5 points.
Well, it's time for the final task, the least stressful task for everybody on the show.
That's correct. It is time for the final task of the final episode of the show, which means after this, I will no longer have this terrible trophy in my apartment and keep knocking it over. It will be someone else's to knock over. Great. A very important question for you. Who would you like to read the first part of the final task?
I would like Allison to read the first part of the final task.
Find as many objects around your house of the same color as you can and bring them back to the camera. You have 3 minutes. Your time starts now.
4, 2, 0. All right, everyone come back on camera. Show us what you have.
I have 120 baby wipes, all of the same color, and there's 120 of them.
No, that's fine. And we saw Naomi's. Dominic, did you show us yours?
Here is a bunch of black shoes, 3 masks, my wallet, candle, this.
Great.
I went with the color green, and I grabbed basically every
plant in my house, stack of books. Got a couple other plants, got Monopoly Deal.
Who would you like to read? The second part of the tablet will be judged.
Allison to read the second part of the test that will be judged.
Again, okay.
I stripped my entire bed for this.
Okay.
Build the best portrait of the Taskmaster's assistant using all of the objects you gathered. You have 4 minutes. Your time starts now.
It's got 4 seconds left.
My freaking ears. I'm wounded.
Right. Allison, would you like to show us your meat?
Yeah, it's got a story to it. Okay, here's what's up. This is Philip, an avid lover of Impressionist art. We've got his face, his round glasses. His pupils are looking at this book of Impressionist art. He's got his little nose. He's got his smile. And then down here we see his body, a surprise. Oyster has hopped up on his lap, giving Philip a moment, which is why he's holding the book out like this.
For those unaware, Oyster is my roommate's dog and my best friend.
The face itself looks remarkably like Phil's cartoon face.
Christine.
I love it.
This is a horrible angle, but is a general impression of Phil. Most of the plants make up his hair. I have 2 black pots that make up his eyes. He's, of course, wearing his swag hat, what Phil is most famous for.
Yes,
He's got ears made of hand sanitizer, a classic Philip Romano fact, and a small little nose. But don't worry, he's got a giant smile made of books and Monopoly Deal.
Sure, that looks like Phil if he was made of plants, I guess.
Sure. Dominic?
His face, there's hair, eyes, nose, ears, and a mouth.
Oh, okay, that actually is very good.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
It is as Philip Romano can be.
Great. Naomi?
This is his bow tie, sun-dried tomato arm, ears, hair, even the bridge of his glasses, which is kind of hard to see. I have his nose, as well as some sun-dried tomato eyebrows. The best part about Phil is his lovely smile, as well as his very, very round eyes. Thank you so much.
And Max, let's see if you can wipe the competition away.
Well, that's Philip. He's got the glasses. He's got kind of the shirt collar. He's got the messy mop top. That's my Philip.
I have made my decisions. 1 point goes to Max, who's, I think, did look like a person, but I don't think it had the Philip Romano quality to it. I think 2 points to Christine's plant Phil, which I think did have more of a shape of Philip Romano, but was hard to draw the specifics of. 3 points to Dominic's Phil, made up of, I think, mostly shoes and clothes. At first, I did not see it, but when I got that overhead look, I saw the exact shape of the iconic branded Phil that we all know and love.
Thank you.
4 points to Naomi's.
I would just call it Philip in red.
Yeah, amazing. Philip in red. I think it's very obviously a portrait of Philip Romano. Amazing. 5 points to Allison's impressionistic bedsheet one, which did immediately look just like the cartoon image of Phil, very quickly, and was the first one we saw. And I was like, oh, I thought it was going to be much harder to do that with those things. Very impressed. 5 points, and I think well-deserved.
Did I win the whole show?
You won that math.
We're going to find out so soon.
Right now, for this episode, Max has 6 points. Allison got 15. Naomi got 17. And then we have, for the first time, a tie for the winner of this episode between Christine and Dominic. Both have 20 points. Very simple tiebreaker here. I am going to write down a number between 342 and 1,576. Christine and Dominic, do you both have a number in mind?
Yeah.
No.
1117.
I'm gonna go with 547.2.
Well, that settles it. My number was, of course, an obvious 758, which means Christine, with about 210.8 away, as opposed to Dominic's 300 something. Christine is the winner of this episode.
Go collect your prizes.
You get all of the memorable things.
Yeah, great.
There's only one thing left to do. It's
Honestly,
time.
Christine keeping the hat is like the best way to end this show.
Would you like to find out for one final glorious look the series scores? Allison has 39 points.
Sounds right.
Go up to Dominic with 43 in third place. What a fall from grace. Max with 45 points. In second place with 47 points is Christine.
Well, that means Naomi won!
Naomi winner, 49 points.
Oh my friend, go the Taskmaster.